Hi, here is Lucy from Your Space. I'm a professional organizer in Amsterdam and I focus on the most optimal storage solutions. And today I would actually love to share something very personal. I am going to be moving into a house with my boyfriend, and we are running into the same situation that most couples run into when they are combining their two households together. And that is, how do we have enough storage space for both of our things if we combine both of our houses? And today I would love to give you an example with a clothing closet and how to best optimize the space. So the main point of discussion is whether to have shelves versus drawers versus a hanging rod, and how can you utilize some other things to help you to just store your clothing a little bit more easily or efficiently. So let's start with talking about shelves. As you can see, this closet is very much made of shelves, and I would like you to actually notice the amount of space, like how much space is there in between each shelf and why. So I would say that the way the shelves are positioned in this closet is pretty standard, right? So you wouldn't want to have a shelf that's like somewhere here, because even though my pile of clothing is maybe like this high, I still need to be able to maneuver, to be looking in what I have in the pile, to be able to be putting things in and out. So when you are using shelves, there is always a space necessary above your clothing to sort of maneuver. And if your closet is deep as this one, and you could actually be putting 2 rows of your t-shirts behind one another, then you even need even more space to be able to see what is behind and just to be able to reach there. So as you can already see, it's a little bit of a waste of space. When we are looking at drawers, on the other hand, like in this example, drawers are so handy that you can see all the way at the back, so you actually don't need any extra space above your drawer to be able to see fully the whole content of what you have inside. I could definitely fit the same amount of clothing that I have on 2 shelves into 1 drawer, but the drawer would not take as much space. So if you know how to fold your clothing like Marie Kondo style, so you can actually see what you have in your drawer, which is super handy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then just YouTube it, Google it, whatever. It's so helpful. So then you see everything that you have in your drawer, and then you can really utilize like all the space as much as you can. Of course, you need to be clever at where are you putting the drawers. You don't want to be putting drawers probably higher than about like your waist, because you still want to be able to open it and very comfortably see the content of the drawer. I would say highest would be like here, so you can still look comfortably inside. Now, what would you want to do if you still want to optimize space, if you still feel like you don't have enough space but you need to use shelves because it goes from your waist up? Then you can put the shelves slightly closer together and then use a basket or a box or anything that you would pull out just the way you would pull out a drawer, but then you would pull it out completely. Anything that's going to be like from here up, just use it for storage space, for seasonal space, and for seasonal storage, and save yourself a space in your attic or in your basement. When it comes to rods and hanging, it really depends on how much things you have that need to hang and how much you actually like the whole hanging system. So some people really prefer just having everything in drawers. It's also the easiest solution for when you want to be a little bit more messy and you don't want to be spending too much time perfectly folding your t-shirts or anything. Drawers are always the best solution. If you do like hanging things on hangers, or you have things that need to be hanging hangers, then of course use some extra rods. So what is going to happen in here, and what I designed for this closet, is that I'm actually going to have a rod right here for all of my dresses. So all of this shelving is actually going to be gone, but all the content of the shelving can very comfortably fit into 2 drawers. So we're going to utilize and have a lot of drawers all across the bottom, and some hanging space and some shelves on the top. So when you are moving in, with your partner, when you need to combine two things into one, you don't have to be necessarily thinking like, oh my god, we need to buy a whole new closet. If you know how to cleverly use your storage space, you don't need to be buying a whole new wardrobe. Actually ordered just 4 drawers and a rod, and it was around 100 euros. So you could really utilize your space and be able to move 2 people into one space for quite a cheap price. And yeah, let's have a look what's the outcome. Alright, we are 1 month and 1 move later, and this is the result of our remade wardrobe. As I said, I have ordered an extra rod because I have a lot of dresses or coats that need to hang. Another rod here stayed, but we have ordered extra drawer. And all of the shelving that was here and the content of my clothing that it was holding is now all in the drawers. Really nicely and neatly folded so I can see it just like a Marie Kondo style. And I basically have 5 drawers from bottom up. We have done exactly the same thing with this side, so my boyfriend's clothes actually all fits down here. And we have an action shelf here, and all the miscellaneous are also still fitting in the wardrobe. We have shelves up there for our travel bags and suitcases, and some baskets down there for just other accessories and miscellaneous. The reason why there is a basket drawer and not a full drawer is because of the hinges. So if you think that your drawer doesn't fit because there are hinges, IKEA Packs always provides solutions for that, and they get you these metal baskets to use instead of the full drawers. So that's it for wardrobe optimization, and just message me if you have any questions. Give me some challenges, show me your space, and tell me how would you optimize that. Maybe I can come up with some fun solutions.